We're in the kitchen now, and what we're going to do for you this morning is we're going to do a credit crunch lunch. And just to show us how it all works is Keith Bradshaw from Feral Foods. Good morning to you, Keith. We're going to do a credit crunch quiche from stuff that you've left over in your fridge, and you want to put it all together into a lovely quiche. Very simple, very quick, and very affordable.
That's it, that's it. It seems now that people don't have a lot of time, money, or good weather. So this quiche caters to that, rather. It's quick, it's simple.
Quiche caters to that
3 times, huh? So it's quick, it's easy, and anyone can do it, and it tastes fantastic, and it's very versatile.
Okay, off you go. So what have we got? So basically we have stuff like we've some
peppers,
red peppers,
red onion, and garlic.
Like I opened my fridge last night. That's exactly what I had in it.
Well, everyone seems to have these left in their fridge at the end of the week, you know. And you just want to cook these for literally a minute. It's going to brown. And then we're going to throw the spinach in on top of it. Make sure the spinach has been trimmed and washed in advance.
Right.
And you smell it already? It's really good.
Indeed. Now, spinach, people might think that's an awful lot of spinach, but that spinach comes right down, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Right down.
You're talking about literally 2 cups of spinach to 4. It depends on what you want. Again, we're going to cook this for a minute. It's going to shrink right down. And as you can tell, it's quite quick, you know. The prep time is probably around 15, 20 minutes for this. And when that's done, you put it in the oven, you almost forget about it.
Right.
So it's so quick. Look at those colours, you know.
That's fantastic. And it smells gorgeous already.
It is, it is.
And the quiches are very easy to make,
They really are, they really are. You can get these pastry bases now in most supermarkets, so just you roll them out, you defrost them, roll them out.
So what have you put in this then?
I put some feta and some bacon, some black pudding and some cherry tomatoes. Now, people say, oh, black pudding, but black pudding and feta with peppers is amazing.
So you can go into the supermarket, but don't worry about making up your own.
You don't have to be up at 6 in the morning, you know, pre-dawn making it.
And like you have a lot of here, like if you have after the weekend, maybe you've had some breakfast over the weekend and you've some pudding and bacon left over.
Absolutely, and that's the whole idea here, that you're using ingredients you already have, that you really don't have to buy anything, you know. Now, as we see, look at the colours in that now. It just looks very lush.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Fantastic. Smells great. What we're going to do now...
Is you going to put that on top of that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We just put that in there. And then we have the egg mix. Now what we've done is we've blended a couple of eggs earlier on with a little bit of... see that there now.
Wow.
Blended some eggs with a little bit of whole grain mustard. Now whole grain mustard again will play with the black pudding and the peppers and the feta. And it's just the little things, you know, that make the difference here. And
Feral Foods, you do housewarmers, you do corporates, you do everything.
Yeah, we're basically corporate catering. We get a lot more housewarmings now. I've done this quiche, for example, in the last couple of weeks with a barbecue, with a lunch, with a wedding brunch for some friends. It's worked in the evening time.
And how do people get in touch with you? There's your website is feral.ie.
That's it. And what we do every month is we post up new menus that people can cook at home and try it for themselves, you know.
So that's it.
It's so simple. Bit of cherry tomatoes.
Into the oven.
This goes into the oven, but what you want to do is put a little bit more feta on the top, because feta, once you roast it in the oven, it gets lovely and sweet, very tasty. And look at the colours in that already, you know.
And how long would it take?
Put that in at 220 for around 10, 15 minutes. You want to cook it quick first to sort of seal it.
And you've one that's already in there, have you?
I have, and just a little bit of feta on the top.
A little bit of feta on the top there.
You can throw it in.
There we go.
Put that in the oven. Now, just keep an eye on it. It takes around 25 minutes altogether. Again, it's so quick. You can have a glass of wine in the garden, you can play with the kids, read a book.
And basically, here's your finished product here. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Like, you have lots of them here.
Again, salads, barbecues, evening times, and you can also make mini versions of it as well.
Which are here. They're absolutely gorgeous. I love the mini versions of it, and they're a little bit harder, but a little bit more time, but well worth it then if you're having a bit of a dinner party.
And you can just chop and change the same ingredients again, and if you look at it close, you can see the layers of it. It's just so good, you know.
Okay, feral.ie if anyone wants more information on it, but a really easy way of using stuff that's in your fridge, stuff that you may have left over. Don't throw it out, because there's always ways you can use it and eat it.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, Keith, for joining us.
Thanks a lot.
Morning.